Hello, 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 hello. Let me double check if everything is working as intended. This is the first time I'm trying to stream anything on YouTube. Before I just tried streaming on Twitch. I mean, also for 0 viewers, so not a lot of things that really change in the end, but let's see. Can I... Nice, this seems to be running. Not a lot of things that really change in the end, but let's see. Alright, alright. Welcome if you actually managed to find this. Yeah, I wanted to try see how streaming on YouTube is really different from streaming on Twitch. I mean, there's a lot of things that I won't really notice because I don't really have any viewers, but at least from a technical perspective, if there's like any major differences, like from starting from setting up OBS to, I don't know, whatever I'll encounter, probably not a lot of things. Yeah, I recently started picking up Magic again after not playing the game for around 2 years. I mean, I played a lot when MTGA first launched, so between Guilds of Ravnica to War of the Spark especially, continued a bit until Therius Beyond Death, but not a lot there anymore. And then I didn't play any Magic until recently, and I'm just trying to figure out what cards do. And I like Draft, and the upside of Draft is that I don't have to learn as many cards compared to playing Standard. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, I could just play Draft Dominaria because I kind of know the cards, but yeah, no, I'm here to get into the new sets. So my plan for today was just playing a bit of Premier Draft, Neon Dynasty, and probably going 0-3, but that really doesn't matter. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, no, I mean, it's really, when looking at the value, you want 3 wins for this to be actual profit over just buying packs, but nah, I prefer drafting. Okay, let's see. I do not have any third-party program running right now telling me what to draft. I mean, I see Mythic, I want to pick Mythic. What's that do? Legendary Creature Spirit with Reach, 3 mana, 3/3 is already decent. Modified creatures have Trample. Whenever modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land. And Ramp, that doesn't sound too bad. I think this card was decent as well, but it's not a Mythic. Right, yeah. Pretty flexible for a Saga, which is pretty nice. This, I don't really remember being... I mean, that's probably just okay. I think this was also decent. Ah, yeah, enters with the death touch counter, and I can exile shit when I attack directly. So if I ninjutsu him in, I can exile shit, but we're going with a Mythic because I like Mythics. Hey. not the best reason for drafting, I guess. Whatever. What is this? 4 mana, 4/4, but 3 specific colors. Flying Trample. Spells cost 1 less to cast for each target. Spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast for each target. That doesn't sound too good, to be honest. You may reveal up to 2 artifact cards and put them into your hand, so draw 2 with specific things. Non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control. You may pay 2 if you do. Create a token that's a copy of that artifact. That's really good if I'm going to play artifacts, really, I think. Which I'm not necessarily going to do, but... Essence Capture, counter with a +1/+1 counter. I remember that card. Assassin's Ink. The spell costs potentially less. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. That's decent removal. But requires 2 black as well. So 2 blue for this, 2 black for this. In the end step, return this to your owner's hand. Haste. And channel, draw a card. I don't like this. Not at all, really. Repel the Vial. Exile target enchantment or exile target creature with power 4 or greater. That sounds like a pretty good anti-bomb thing. It's also really good against drakes, right? If anyone is drafting one of those mythic dragons that have on-death effects, exiling shit is pretty good. When touch, the Spirit Realm enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature until this leaves the battlefield. Yeah, with an additional channel, exile target artifact or creature return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. This is pretty good. Again, anti-bombs, but I'm not sure how much anti-enchantment stuff there is in this set. There should be some, right? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may discard a creature card. If you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker that opponent controls. Draw a card if you control an artifact, draw a card if you call an enchantment. Yeah, I think that's it, right? I'm not sure. Maybe there would have been something better. I'm just still way too slow to go through the cards. Now it's going to get better. Artifact creature defender, Raider Sentinel enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Seems swag. Flying Crew 1, Vehicle gains first strike, untap. Meh. Exile target artifact or creature, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter. That would be modifying. That doesn't sound too bad, but it's also not really good. I don't know. That seemed all like not very good cards. Born to Drive. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. Discard Born to Drive. Create 2 pilots. Deals 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. When you cast your next creature spell, this turn creature enters with +1/+1 counter. Haste. Creature dealt damage this turn by source. Control with the exile it instead. Yes, I'm still here. Sorry. What is this? You gain 2 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile one of them face down with a hatching counter, and then put the rest on the bottom of your library. Any order. Whenever Dragon Kami's Egg or a dragon you control dies, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards you own and exile with a hatching counter on them without paying its mana cost. That doesn't sound too terrible. And those weren't that amazing. What was this? 2 mana until end of turn. No, no time. Enchant. When awakened, awareness enters the battlefield, put X +1/+1 counters on enchanted permanent. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it has base power and toughness of 1. Weird. Discover the impossible. Look at the top 5 cards. Exile one of them face down. Put the rest at the bottom of your library. May cast an exiled card without paying its mana cost if it's an instant spell with mana value 2 or less. If you don't, put that card into your hand. Oh, I didn't want that. Well, happens. Tap untapped artifact or creature you control. Add mana. Disruptor enters the battlefield. Tap target permanent. Not the worst. Enters battlefield. If you control an artifact or enchantment, you draw a card and gain a life. That sounds pretty good. If I end up playing black, I probably don't play black, do I? Wow, it's yeah. Reality heist. That was a weird draw 2. Return target creature or vehicle from your graveyard to the battlefield. +2/+2. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That's draw 2 cards for 4 mana. Split. It's not too bad. Yeah, this is just bomb revival. Do I have good bombs? That's not a good bomb, is it? Okay. That's some decent cycling, I think. I can just get rid of access lands and stuff if I need to. With the Modern Age, there's another Modern Age. This could tap 2 creatures I don't control if I really need it, or as a 3/5, which isn't too bad. Modern Age again doesn't seem too bad, so I'm happy with Modern Age. Give something +1/+. I think this, because that's a pretty nice card for late game if I end up playing green, because I can just do +1/+1 counters. Okay, let's see. March of the Wretched Sorrow. What is this? As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for any exiled cards. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. You gain exile from... No, not good for draft. Exile target creature an opponent controls with mana value 4 or greater. This is already good removal. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. That's good against blue mind control. Defender, when it dies, draws. This is just a really good card, isn't it? That's good removal for black. Whenever it attacks, return target creature with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Or excess number of modified creatures you control. That doesn't sound terrible either, but I'm not sure. I think both were really good, to be fair. Deals 2 damage to any target. I'm probably not going to play red, am I? Beginning of combat. Pay 1 3/1 creature token, 2+1/+1 counters, 2 lore counters on a saga, and get the saga creature with +1/+1 counters. That's interesting. I didn't know that card exists. Defenders can attack that thing. Can't block, lose life, meh. Ninjutsu? Do we go black? Do we go green? Oh man. I do like ninjutsu mechanic, I have to say though. I also really like it with sagas, so if I happen to play white with this saga, I can, and it ends up as the transformed creature, and I can ninjutsu it back to my hand. That's fun, because I can then exile something else again. But that would mean I'm playing, I mean, blue-white probably, right? And maybe black, if I end up doing ninjutsu shit. Now I was thinking too much about things. If I'm playing ninjutsu, then this. Otherwise, no, I don't like this. I'm not too happy about. Okay, yeah. Not playing red. I don't like. Do I like this? Actually, that's not too bad, right? I can play it early, or no, not a modern age, I guess. Actually, this is also really nice. This is removal and a +1/+1 counter. It can be countered by removing the enchantment target, which is really annoying and requires an enchantment target, but otherwise I think that's pretty good. I mean, that's a good green death touch. It's also good, but okay, let's see. This card again. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. That's a bomb, because I still don't have any. Flying can buff itself quite a bit. It's not terrible. Ninjutsu lifelink. That's removal again. It's not too terrible. I think I want this though. Do I? Removal again. Oh, let's go with this. I don't know. This is a blue ninjutsu. Deals combat damage. You may draw a card and discard a card until unless it entered the battlefield this turn. That's good. I like that card. No, just no. War 2 equipped creature. This is Armguard familiar. Okay, interesting. Don't think I like it though. Yes, I'm still here. What's this? As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may exile a number of blue cards from your hand up to X target creatures phase out. No. Just another Armguard. Sunlight Samurai. Vigilance. 5 mana for 4. Search your library. Okay, well. Potentially that. Except for artifact or enchantment. But it's probably white, black, blue, what I wanted to try, right? I don't even remember. Horrible. Oh, this one was an interesting card, right? I can do some recursion with this thing. Target creature gets -2/-2, an additional -1/-1 for each modified creature. That's cheap removal. It's also not bad, but I think I want the recursion creature thing. I don't play vehicles, I hate vehicles, in this run at least. Modified creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have defender. And what did I take? I didn't even notice what it... well. This is also nothing that I really like, I don't think. Enters the battlefield, tap target permanent, doesn't sound too bad. I mean, this isn't too bad, this is not too bad. Do I have that? I have one of those already. Okay, I wouldn't have needed a second one, I don't think. Yes, I think this is the best thing I can take right here. There's another one of those. Sure. There's another unread familiar anyways. Oh, this is so mighty. This is pretty freaking strong. I don't think there's anything better here. I mean, that's not terrible. It's decent removal. That's decent recursion. That's an ninjutsu card I'm not going to play. With a good effect though, if I recall correctly. Enchant something, flash, tapped, enchanted, equipment unattached, enchant permanent loses all abilities and doesn't untap. Acceptable removal. No, a farewell is just way too good of a card, I think. I'm not playing red, otherwise this a red land. Red and green, spinning wheel kick. Deals damage equal. Oh, I got shredded by that card in another draft run so badly. Ooh. That was quite a good card in that deck for that guy. +2/+2 until end of turn if it's an enchanted legendary creature. +1/+1. No, I don't. I think this enters the battlefield. I can get something back to their hand. I think that's a decent card. The Fall of Lord Konda, another one. I like that. I think this is also good removal, but yeah, I mean, this is a bit more versatile because it has if it's mana value less than 4, this doesn't work really. Goshintai Shrine. Let's go with Saga. I think when we are young, up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 until end of turn. Control enchantment, also lifelink. Deals combat damage. You may discard a creature card when you do so, destroy target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Sounds fine. I mean, that's again. Christ Infiltrator is a decent card again, I think. Oni Cold Anvil. I've heard that can work really well as well if you get it running, but you would want to build around it earlier, I think. Flash enchantment -3/-. Oh, loses flying. Great treasure. Oh, this is Oh, I could have taken the dual land. The dual land would have been actually... I don't even know what it just got. Meh, feels bad, man. Enters the battlefield, draw a card of a creature died this turn, otherwise each player sacrifices a creature. Can be good. Don't like... Spell Pierce is weird in draft. I don't really like it, I don't think. Oh, that was... Get rid of something in their hand, right? There's another crab, there's this flyer. There's this thing, which can be really annoying, because it has trample. That's some cheap removal, cheap creature. Big creature. Let's try this guy. And... I mean, this can be so much value if you manage to get that off, right? I mean, another Modern Age doesn't seem to hurt. Lots of green. Some color, mana fix. That doesn't sound too bad. I think. This is a fun thing. I can just make it 4 or 5 and it cycles itself. I think that's actually pretty solid. What do we have here? That's kunai, I guess, is the best thing. Equipped creature has 1 mana tap, sacrifice kunai, deal 3 damage to any target. Oh, it's still here. Perfect. And I don't want this, right? No, I don't want this, I want this. Okay. Nobody picked that. Perfect. And I guess I get a spell piece for free as well. Okay. What a weird draft. Not sure if that's going to turn out any better than the... Oh, I do actually have an Oni-Kult Anvil. Was that the one that I mentioned, or did I miss it before and I could have had 2 and then actually built around it? Huh, I don't know. Okay, even getting rid of that leaves me with quite a lot of cards, so... Let's go the other way around. Okay, I'm probably going to keep those. Modern Age is just a good card. Farewell is just so powerful. I like the Fall of Konda, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. That just has the potential for so much value. I think these are good cards. Because they have the potential to just buff themselves late game for a bit of extra oomph. If you just have mana and don't really top deck anything expensive, or another land for that matter. I think this is fun because it's actually cheaper as with a ninjutsu, and then flip something while also being a 2/2, I guess. When this enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. It's not really good, is it? It puts a... Actually, I can ninjutsu that back up. If people don't block it, then I can play it again. That sounds like the most stupid thing, but also something that might actually work in the end. Oh my lord. This is a good card anyways. Some good removal. That probably needs something like slightly threatening to top deck later on, right? Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. This gives me card draw if it attacks. Suit Up is a good card as well, which I like. What was this? Oh, this was also good removal. This I don't like as much. This was a Vigilance, 5 mana for 4. Okay, what about this? It gives a creature 2/1 ward. I don't think it's that good, but it's also a 2-drop 2/1 ward 2, which isn't too bad. Huh. Let's see. So this is just 3 mana and I get exactly the card that I want. Pretty much. Which is good for a top deck later, but could really well be bad early. Whenever a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 and create a token that's a copy of the artifact. Do I have any artifact? I mean, if I play this guy, then I'll definitely play the Armguard Familiar. And then I have 2 of them. That's cool. At that point it gets... I get some synergy. Okay, I have a Virus Beetle, which is apparently an artifact. Acquisition Octopus is an artifact. Creature. That's an artifact. Okay, that actually makes this guy really good, doesn't it? Oh. Huh, okay, I see. Probably playing this then as well. Damage to player, you may discard a creature to destroy something. Maybe. Draw a card if a creature died this turn, otherwise each player sacrifices a creature. Is fine, I think. I think one of these is good as well. I like this guy if I have enough ninjas. That's 1, 2, 3. 4. That's 4. It's like on the edge. I can make it 5. Then it's probably alright. And I need 1 more card. This was alright. I don't... Oh no, this was actually a recursion thing with a +1/+1 counter. That actually wasn't too bad. If I control an artifact and an enchantment, I get to draw a card and I gain a life. How often does that happen? Probably not that often. Not enough for this to be actually really, really good. This one could be fun, right? And then this, whenever it attacks, Return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X is the number of modified creatures you control. I'm not sure how many modified creatures I get. But I do have a couple equipment artifacts that do modifications. And then this is a cheap card that I'm happy to get back later in the game as well. I guess, right? But otherwise, this is a modification. I don't know if I can expect that to work, but I'm willing to give it a try, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to play this card. Oh, actually, Ninja's Kunai is also a playable card, right? And I think it's also not a bad card. It also is both an artifact that I could possibly dupe, and it's a modification for the other card, making it actually really attractive. I think, is 3 Modern Ages too much? Maybe. In that case, Kaito's Pursuit is a pretty terrible card in most cases because everybody's just top decking anyways, right? Okay, I have quite a bit of removal. This is very situational, but I hope it's good enough. I also wonder how this interacts with ward. Let me see. Does this becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls counted unless that player pays their ward cost? Okay, so I need to pay the ward cost. This has ward 3. I mean, sure. I think that's good enough. I'm willing to give this a try. Mana curve is actually really early heavy, but there are two cards that could just work out. I think the mana intense cards, okay, it starts at 4 with Twisted Embrace, and then it's 6 and 7 mana for those cards. Right. Fair enough. That card is not in the deck. Wait. I need something else on top of the deck. I like this artwork. Okay. Let's go. Time to go 0-1. Alright, now back to streaming on YouTube. I remember I had to toggle recordings manually on Twitch. I wonder if I'll get a YouTube VOD after the stream without having actively looked for that option. That would be interesting. We'll see. Okay, what do we have? We have pretty good hand, I think. I mean, I can drop most of. I have a yeah. That works. I mean, no white mana. Who cares? I can either cycle or play a flyer. Possible ninjutsu that guy in later. Sure. That sounds good to me, actually. Ninjutsu that guy in next turn. This enters tapped, so if I get a mana I could play Modern Age. Let's see, what do I get? Not a land. Feels bad, man. I'm going to take white. Okay. Now we also have a white. I like that. Okay, that's a good card for draft as well. Okay, now this... Yeah, mana value 4 or greater. I wonder how soon that is going to happen. Okay, what do I do here? I don't have anything I want to cycle for though, so I can just leave that. Go with that guy again, don't attack. Alright. I am totally fine with that guy. Sure, I'm fine sacking a creature, and I would find trading one of my creatures for anything he has as well. It's actually pretty nice. I'm happy to trade this guy against any one of his 2 creatures. And both of them are flyers. I like that. And I'm gonna attack because I can. And I'm not going to block his Circuit Mender anyways, or Dragonfly Suit for that matter, because that's got more. Actually, I can just block his Dragonfly Suit with my Gravelighter. Oh yeah, and he can block my... Oh my lord. Well, good thing I know how vehicles work. Gets +1/+1 flying, attacks. Yeah, he could have suited up first. And that would have been 4 damage, I guess. And I am missing some mana right here. I really want to ramp a bit more. Do I want to swap in this guy here? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. And then I have the Gravelighter on my hand again. I can use that for a bit more advantage. Yes, +1/+1 and flying. At least I can get rid of his Moth with the Fall of Conda. It's the first thing that lets me do. Ooh. Alright, there's some planes. I am... If I attack right now, I don't really get anything from that. I get 3 life, I guess. And he's still alive. But could also trade it next turn against something by having up as a defender. Take less damage, I think. That makes a lot of sense as well. Sure, get this guy out. And I don't attack. Oh, I still could have played Modern Edge. Oh, he has a 2/4 Flying Moth. Amazing. Also, it has Summoning Sickness, so it's not going to do anything right now. Artwork's really interesting though. It's very different from other artworks like this here. These super detailed ones. I mean, that's the same moth actually, isn't it? Ooh. But it's such a... it's a much more three-dimensional render here. That looks very traditional. It's pretty nice. Okay, what do we have here? Do I have anything? Alright, let's see. This guy can't block anything without dying. This can block the planes? That's a planes? Oh, it's red because of that guy. I think that's the best thing I can do. And with that, my guy was already worth more than his card, but it wasn't an amazing thing either. There's another land. I kind of want to not play shit and then try to get off a farewell next turn. But then if I don't draw any mana, I also get fucked, which I don't like. This gives me shit to my hand. I can get a Moon Circuit Hacker back to my hand, and then I don't care if that gets sacked, because it draws me a card anyways if I manage to attack, right? Or are the others better? I don't know. This is... I think it's this guy. And I don't attack, because he gets blocked. That's an expensive tap, but it works if you're top decking anyways. And he's screwing that, of course. I guess it's also dodging removal, as long as it's not a creature, right? Like specific creature removal, because that's more common than artifact removal. So that's a plus side for vehicles, I guess. Right, he is attacking with a lot of things. This guy has Menace. This guy is a 3/3 thing. What do I do here? What do I want to get rid of? I mean, I think my backup plan is to attack in case I don't find mana right away. Swap in Moon Circuit. Man. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, but I mean, oh, okay. His thing dodged that, which is a bit sad, I guess, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh, that's something I can get rid of. That's something I have the Fall of Conda in my deck for. Okay, and you get 3 damage off, which is actually really fucking annoying. Holy shit, I don't like this. And therefore I need my... This shitter has flying, oh no. And this exile target creature, so that didn't die. Wait, does that mean... Oh no, oh no. I don't have enough mana to do anything good here. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Yeah. I think that guy. I need to play this. But then, if he doesn't kill me right now, at least I can... Yeah, but he kills me right now. Feels bad, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was actually closer than I would have expected it to be. I could have blocked more damage earlier, right? Because I was expecting to get the mana for the Farewell anyways. Could have sacked the other one to just block some more damage, and then I would have survived this turn at least. And then I could have gone Replication Specialist Kunai, maybe. Damn it! That wasn't too bad. But bad enough for me to lose. But okay, I think I can win a game or two with this deck. Was there any card I really didn't like here? I expected to be more happy about Modern Age, but I'm just so happy about most other cards in my hand that I didn't really mind that. Or that I didn't really want to play that. Otherwise, I think it was good. I think I was happy. Kami doesn't really have a lot of good targets. I mean, it's still card value, and I feel like card value is important in Limited. So I like it because of that. But I'm not entirely sure if it's worth the mana cost. It probably is. It probably is. It probably is. Okay, okay. We can get to 1-3 or something. We don't have to let it actually go to 0-3, I think. There's some potential here, at least down in bronze. I mean, if I were in higher elo of Limited, I probably would get absolutely stomped, but we can work with this. Okay. What is this? Now, here's the thing. The Fall of Lord... What's his name? Conda. As late game. This card is good enough early on. This card is good enough early on. So I have two cards which I can both probably play that are good. And I can potentially get this in to sap something. Potentially. But I'm also not too happy because this is also something I like later. And this is also something for late. I think I mulligan this, right? This is a lot better. I can Modern Age for better things. I have enough mana for most things. I think we can work with this. I don't need the Mirror Shell right away. I want black. Blah. What a card. What a card. Now the thing is, I prefer this as a blocker against the Simian Sling. That seems a lot better to me. Alright. That's a pretty decent thing to have. Two top. Oh no. Oh no. Ha! Still don't have white mana. That's black. I think I get rid of the Armguard Familiar though. Oh, I should have played black in case I draw white next turn, because then I still have all the options open. Although, actually, if I draw white, I can just choose which one I want to play between the Fall of Conda and Twisted Embrace by choosing whether I play the Swamp or Plains. So that actually, yes, it's still fine. Okay, not a misplay. Okay. And I actually did draw a white card. White mana. I think I prefer to mill this or cycle with this, right? And then I am going to get rid of his thing here, which might have been a waste of the Twisted Embrace. I hope it wasn't. I hope I'm still good. Not sure. Now he's got a guy with first strike. I have a 2/3 flyer, so I don't care. But he can sling it, and then it's a 3/3 first striker, and I care about that, I think. That's kind of annoying. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. Okay, so this is now a 4/4. Do I have any Kami targets? I do not. Sad. If this guy dies, then I have one. That is not a samurai warrior, so that does not threaten me as much. Okay. But that does, actually. That does threaten me. Shucks. But I can kill it next turn anyways. So that's 6 damage I might eat. And then I'm gonna fucking exile it. That's exactly what I have this card in my deck for. Well, this is also or dies. That's cool. So this is the bad card. And I'm not attacking again. I'm not sure if I should play it this control-y. Last game I should have played more control style, I think. So I'm trying to be a bit more conservative and conserve HP as much as I can in the hopes of, in the end, winning the control game and then having better top decks or something. Reconfigure 3, he can do that. Now I have to fear the Hand of Enlightenment for quite a lot. Oh no, what the I cannot block that. What the fuck, man? And I have no removal for this because I remove Touch of the Spirit Realm. Well, that's not good at all. Do I even want that on top of my library? I think I do. I don't see any way I'm still winning this. I mean, would I have had a chance if I decided not to put Ironguard Familiar on my deck? Gotten... I don't know, do I have much more removal in my deck? I don't even know, holy moly. Yeah, just take my Vector Glider. I'm not blocking the enemies. Not blocking the enemies. That is fucking deadly. Oh shit. Oh no. Sure. Let me block this, I guess with this. Just take 5 damage, just 5 damage. Ooh, I could have drawn a card if I actually attacked. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Can play that card. I have 3 mana left. That's not enough for this guy. This guy requires all but 1 mana. Gets me back this guy to my hand, I guess. I would much rather sack a creature, in my case this guy, in the hopes of drawing cheap removal, but I'm not even sure if I have any left in my deck. Well, that isn't any. Well, and that's game. Okay, I wonder if that's a theme in the set, that the worst threats aren't like big bombs costing 5, 6, 7 mana that are difficult to deal with, but instead just being huge stacks of things like this guy. Because that's not something I can combat with my Falls of Conda, which is unfortunate. And would make the Fall of Conda a lot worse than I thought it would be. I thought that would be a really good card because of people top decking, but okay, I guess we haven't played against green so far. I guess it's a lot better against green, which just ramps and then actually cranks out high cost threats, right? Usually, at least. I hope it's that way in this set as well. Otherwise, this does underperform a lot more than I thought it would. Leaving me with the Ninja's Kunai as cheap removal, this as general purpose removal, and then really only this one as well as general removal. So I have 3 general, a wipe, which is doesn't sound too bad, does it now? Tricky. Very tricky. Also don't think I would have seen any use case for this. This one actually didn't seem too terrible, but it's also not game winning. I almost feel like Kaito's Pursuit would actually be a decent card in this deck. Maybe instead of one of the falls, I'll just put Pursuit in there for a little bit more discard to get the enemy to actually go top deck. And I have no idea if that's any good idea. Probably last game anyways. Oh, what's this? Ah. Each set has a unique 3-letter code. Nice, I did not know that so far. But I also have not been constructing a lot of decks. So, what do we get? Now this seems like a valid starting hand, I think. You can start with black and then go to whatever card I need for a possible 2-drop I draw by turn 2. We'll see. And then I have every color out once anyways. There we go, there's a 2-drop. Yes, I want to continue to ramp. I kind of want that just to be able to possibly put Acquisition Octopus on something. Do I discard a land here? Is that what I do? Yeah, I think that's what I do, actually. Still have a land for next turn. And I get to draw another card here, yeah. Now here, since I got this guy, let me get rid of this. And play that. And I get this. I can play the Infiltrator and the Kunai. And I can attack with the Octopus, and he can block it, so I don't get to draw a card. Oh, he lets me draw a card. Nice. That's... okay, I like that. I'm happy about that. And next turn I can just apply it to a flyer and then... what's this? Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, you may play 1. If you do, destroy target creature with toughness X, where X is the number of shrines you control. So something with toughness 1 at the moment, as he only has a single shrine. Sure. That's annoying. I am going to attach this to this guy. Attach this here. And then... oh no. No. This creature now can throw the kunai on the shrine, for the shrine. I don't like the shrine. And I can attack with the Vector Glider and draw a card. That's nice. Okay, this is going really well. Acquisition Octopus is doing its job. Already drew 2 cards. I mean, for 5 cost. Pretty expensive, but still. Card value. Quite a bit. I like it. He is doing a huge thing here. Does it have reach? No, it doesn't get reach. That's great. Enters the battlefield if enchanted permanent is a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, draw a card. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +2/+1. Okay. Right here, I'm going to play Replication Specialist, I think, after attacking with this guy. That's pretty cool. I could get this guy back to my hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this, and then I have the possibility to duplicate an Armguard Familiar. I need 3 more mana to duplicate a Mirror Shell Crab. That would be hilarious to have 2 of those guys. Do I discard something? Do I get rid of something? I can sack my Infiltrator, I think. 2 more mana. And I can get back the ninjutsu guy, return this, do some cycle shenanigans there. Possibly later, anyways. I think this is fun to do right now. Yes, gimme. I am not able to attach that, but that's fine. There's a wipe if I end up needing it. Oh no, what? Oh, it's just twice. Okay. Sure. I'm fine sacrificing another Armguard Familiar here. Kind of sad, but that's what happened. What happens, right? I play it this turn. When you exile on land card this way, deals damage equal to exile cards mana value to any target. Okay, and then he gets rid of the Armguard Familiar with that. And he pays the war cost, I see. Alright. Fair enough. What does this do? Whenever a non-token modified creature you control dies, create a colorless spirit token. Oh, that can get ugly really quickly. Sacrifice a creature, draw 2. He's not going to do that. That sucks. Oh, actually, might not suck. Not gonna lie. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. And then deal damage. I don't think I want to keep that guy on the battlefield. I'd much rather give him a 1/1 token here. And this is going to be X for defending players. What? Whenever it attacks, two attack. Wow. Okay. Sure. Oh. Nice. Let's go. Oh. Not an 0-3. Easy. But that would have gotten potentially close again. I don't know why he surrendered. Maybe he had shit cards on his hand. Maybe like really bad cards. Whew. Okay, okay. Yep. I mean, Acquisition Octopus kind of got out of control really hard there. Well, that was kind of terrifying. That's true. Only question is, does it make sense to keep rolling for that or not? Probably not. I probably just want to keep cards. I probably just don't want to get... I probably just don't want to lose too many cards here. Let's see. He's playing vehicles. Okay. Whenever it attacks, exile target creature from a graveyard. When you do create a token, exile non-creature card from graveyard when you do +1/+1 counter. Okay. Yes. Yes, what do I do here? I think I block here. And then next turn I can Virus Beetle. Which doesn't help me. Okay, sure. Not too much at least. But I'm keeping I keep ramping. Although I need another 3 turns or so until go farewell. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so he is doing that. I am not blocking this turn. Could prevent more damage. Probably. That is not a white mana. That sucks. I'm a die. Thank you forever. And he's going to put the counter on itself, probably. Sure. Where is it going? On itself. Right. Alright. Now, what do I do here? It can literally not do much to me, I think. It's a lot safer to go like this and block a 3/3 or 3/2 guy. Probably the 3/2 guy, just in case he's playing some really weird vehicle shit, I don't know. And then block another 3 damage next turn instead of blocking this. But I'm not sure if it's enough, to be honest. Taking 5 now, I'm going to take 3 next turn, and that's 8 damage. And then I have 1 HP left. I'm not sure if that's going to turn out as well as I would like it to. Alright. I'm not going to block 3 damage next turn, and I'm going to take a full 6 damage next turn if I don't do anything. Well, that's game, I guess. Oh, he's ninjutsuing it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's even worse, I guess. I have no way of surviving that. Here I go, I get 1 life, amazing. Yeah, and that's 6 damage he's going to deal. Yeah, that was not even close. I mean, I guess maybe it would have been, but not really. So, okay. At least I got a single win. Pretty terrible, but not the most terrible thing that could have happened. Okay. Let's have a look at those cards. Brilliant Restoration. Return all artifact and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That sounds pretty good. I don't know. Could make some meme decks with that, I suppose. Not sure if that's meta in any way with a 4 white cost, but it's a pretty big swing back. I could see this being in a lot of commander decks, possibly, because you're just doing shit playing commander anyways, but I could see that. Satsuki, the living lore. Alright, yes, we're in Japan. Right. Put a lore counter on each saga you control. Activate only as a sorcery. When Satsuki dies, choose either return target saga or enchantment creature you control to its owner's hand, or return saga card from your graveyard to your hand. Damn. That seems like a pretty nice card as well. I like that. So you're speeding up your sagas, and then you even have a bit of cycle there to get more value out of your sagas. You're in Selesnya. I mean, you have the one thing that I thought would be good, but that didn't turn out to be good. The story that exiles things cost 4 or higher. And I don't know, you have the moth thing in white in this set. In green, I have no idea. Oh, you have the first strike 2/2 saga perfection harmony. I forgot what it was, but that exists. We had the 1/1 summoning 1/1 spirits and putting +1/+1 counters on things just now as an opponent, so that exists. I remember there being a really good mythic bomb saga, so that might be good, but I'm not sure. Maybe just the creature was really good, and then, I mean, then you can still get it back from the graveyard. Then you have some recursion for that, especially in limited. If you can get a really good bomb like that back, that's really nice. In general, there's quite a lot of effects getting things back from your graveyard in that set, right? Quite a bit in black, and then this in green-white, I guess, as the counter colors. Is green opposed to black? I don't even know. Okay, well, and those were the card packs that I got. Yeah. And then in a week or so, I'll get to play another draft. Alright. And with that, I think that was it for me today as well. I mean, that was 4 games. I don't even know how long... Oh, I'm live for an hour 30, okay. It's nice that I can see it here. Alright. In any case, if you found this VOD, thank you already. And if you actually watched until the end, thank you even more. If you have any feedback, I mean, sure, hit me with that. I don't know what I'm doing so far, so any feedback is pretty much appreciated, I think. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. Possibly around next week when I get another draft attempt. Maybe Elden Ring in the meantime. Maybe. Still haven't started that. We'll see. Alright. Bye bye.